We've got the doubles machine on the Firebirds Extra pregame show with us right now. It's Austin Davidson out of Pepperdine. I don't even know if you know, but you're tied for the league lead in doubles to start this season as he's off to a solid start for Coach Kelly Nicholson's squad. And before we get to that for a second, it's the first time we've had you on the show, a couple weeks into the season so far. You're a California guy. What's it been like getting up here to the Cape and getting off to a great start with this team?
It's awesome. The weather's really different. It's a little more humid out here. A couple bug bites here and there, but it's great to be out here.
That's the one thing that you do have to battle with when you're on the Cape, as it's Austin Davidson here joining us. But I just mentioned it. You're off to a solid start hitting the baseball. You're tied for the league lead in doubles, and keep in mind that you missed a good chunk of the season. You missed a handful of games, and you're still stroking the ball well. What's working for you up at the plate right now? You came in here, you start hitting the ball right from the second that you got here. What's working well right now?
Just I can't express anymore how much Benny Craig has been. Coach Cassidy, all the coaches out here, Brownie throwing his VP, Coach Kelly just giving us that support, but Coach Craig just getting back to the fundamentals of just like seeing the ball, and that's what we've been working on, just nice easy strokes, seeing the ball, and all you can do is just put a good swing on the ball, and you can't control where it goes. It's just fortunate it goes in the gap for me.
I was going to say, you're placing it well. You had a double yesterday against Chatham. His first pitch right here at Eldridge Park is coming up at 7 o'clock. And we talked about this earlier in the season. We were talking about Benny. You said, man, I think Pepperdine may need a Benny Craig. We need to get Benny out to the Pepperdine campus. Tell me why. What is it specifically about the way he works with you guys that you enjoy?
The way he's so emotional about it, like the passion that he has for it, all the different books he said he's read, just trying to relay the message to us, and really he's just investing a bunch of time into us, and that's one of the biggest things that anybody can ask for, is somebody who's teaching like a student, having the most support, giving them the most support and backing them up in everything that they do. That's really huge, and it forces us to be out there every day because he's our leader, and we're going to follow him no matter what he does. You guys are out here in the morning for early work with Benny. You guys stick around late to talk with him. So maybe Pepperdine, hopefully, maybe they need a hitting coach, and Benny could get a job out there. But it's Austin Davidson here joining us on the Firebirds Extra pregame show. Kevin Fitzgerald here with you as always, and I want to focus on the last couple. Right here in Orleans, you guys have been off to a pretty solid start so far, but I want to look at your college season for a second. You're a California guy. You grew up in Oxnard, California, very close to the Pepperdine campus. You said that was your dream school. Why was that your dream school? Why did you want to go to Pepperdine? Mainly just because it was close. It's such a prestigious school, so that was a huge factor. And then being that it's close, my family come out there and see me pretty much every game that I play in, so that was huge for me. And
you're a two-time West Coast Conference Player of the Year for the last couple of years. So you're a California guy, but you're a Yankee fan. I have to ask, how'd you grow up a Yankee fan being from out on the West Coast?
Well, that was the first T-ball team I ever played for, so ever since then it grew on me. And I got a bunch of stuff about it, but I mean, I'm always going to stick with them no matter what.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't your first T-ball team wasn't the Kansas City Royals or the Tampa Bay Rays, maybe. And your favorite player is Derek Jeter. Did you grow up emulating his game? Is that who you wanted to emulate when you stepped out in the field, whether you're playing at third base, shortstop, or second?
I knew physically I may have been the opposite of him. I was a left-handed hitter. He's right-handed. But all his physical abilities, I looked at him and I really appreciated him, but the most important thing that I really looked at was his character, and that's who I wanted to base my game off of. Just how he's out there competing 100% every time, giving it his all and supporting his teammates.
It's Austin Davidson here joining the Firebirds Extra pregame show with myself, Kevin Fitzgerald. First pitch between the Firebirds and the Brewster Whitecaps is coming up at 7 o'clock, and I want to finish up on this note. Since you're a California guy, Pepperdine is maybe 5 minutes away from the beach anyway. Yeah. What's the water sport activity? What are you doing? You surfing? You gonna do a little jet ski? You gonna do windsurfing? What is it? What's the favorite activity on the ocean?
For me, I'm not much of an ocean guy. I'll go out there and sit there and watch other guys surf, but I'll boogie board every once in a while. That's what I'm about.
He's the champion boogie boarder out on the West Coast. It's Austin Davidson here with us. He can hit the ball well, and you can boogie board probably better than I can. It's two things that I can't say. Austin, great stuff. Thanks for having you on the pregame show. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.